Coming up on Mountain News this morning, the Better Business Bureau issues a warning of potential scammers who seek to take advantage of Kentuckians who are dealing with storm damage. And a couple of Madison County are working to recover after high winds caused a tree to fall onto their home, leaving it in ruin.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
5:34 on your Wednesday, the middle of the work week. I'm Dakota Makris. Good morning to you. Let's head over to Brandon for a look at that forecast. Brandon, this morning I woke up, I thought, oh, it's Wednesday, but then I was really wishing it was Thursday because Friday, all I have to do is anchor the morning news and go home.
I was like, wait a minute, it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
I was like, what? I thought you were trying to say something else. I was like, Dakota, it is Wednesday, but I'm with you now.
You know, sometimes I don't know my days of the week, but I think today I got it down.
Sometimes I don't know my days of the week either. So
sometimes I don't even know who I am.
This is true.
So
this is true.
I'm just here.
All right. Well, the forecast today is chilly. That is the word of the day there. Chilly conditions will be around all day long thanks to some cloud cover a little bit later on and thanks to the lack of clouds this morning. Let's take you to I-75 at Corbin. Not a whole lot of action down there. They're one of the warmer spots in the region this morning at 37, 39 Somerset, 37 Williamsburg, 41 Monticello. But everybody else is in 20s and low 30s out there for the most part. Harlan, the outlier, there at 36. Everybody else is pretty close to 30 this morning. Statewide, Paducah 49, Carbondale, Illinois at 46, Clarksville, Tennessee at 46, Nashville 47, Cincinnati 30, Ashland 30, Knoxville 43, Tri-Cities 34 over Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee. Today, not a whole lot of warmth for us because those clouds are going to move in. We're going to stay dry, but the clouds are going to move in and we only get into the mid to upper 40s for daytime highs. Dakota?
Brandon, thank you. Well, although the high winds are gone, the damage remains. The Better Business Bureau is warning people about the increased potential of storm chasing scammers. The agency says fraudsters are looking to take advantage of people, offering them a seemingly good deal to fix any property damage. Garrett Weimer and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw spoke to the BBB about what you can do to avoid getting scammed.
Heather Clary with the BBB says be aware of storm-chasing scammers coming to your doorstep telling you they can fix your damaged home or property.
People coming from out of state promising to make quick fixes for you, and if you're impatient and want those repairs done, they could trick you out of your money.
How do you avoid being scammed? Clary says do your research on the person before you hire them. Check them out on the website bbb.org. Put it in writing. Make sure they indicate what they're going to do for you and the cost, and where you can find them if there's a warranty issue that pops up.
Don't be in such a rush to get the job done that you end up using someone who's unscrupulous.
Another warning from the BBB. Scammers are calling people posing as the electric company. Crooks telling folks to pay them in the next 30 minutes or they'll shut off your power or disconnect you. A BBB employee got this same call.
Power companies will tell you we do not operate in that manner.
H. Wayne Roberts lives on Polo Club Boulevard. Friday's storm left him with a mess.
It took off some shingles. It took out some screens off some windows out back.
Robert says he's received door flyers to fix his roof, but he's going to call his insurance agent first.
That's why you got insurance. And I think that is something that the insurance company should handle, and they should know contractors that are reputable.
Roberts is an attorney, and he agrees with the BBB, saying don't be in a huge hurry for a quick fix.
Then you're just asking for potential trouble down the road, and then you have to call somebody like me to represent you.
In Lexington, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Well, Heather Clary with the BBB says the insurance company is only going to give you one check to fix your damages, so it's best to do it right the first time. About 23,000 customers across the state are still in the dark after Friday's windstorm. Some are also still cleaning up. Stephen Mullins and Chase Powell live in Richmond. They said they nearly lost everything when a tree fell on their home. They were still inside at the time.
I believe that if we would have been even like a minute later and would have been in the kitchen, the whole ceiling caved in, so we potentially could have been trapped underneath.
Rattling, and I turned the lights off to go back to the office, and as soon as I turned the lights off, within 10 seconds, the entire room was lit up because the roof had come off and the ceiling had started to come down.
Well, Maxfield said a new fire station will take a while to build, specifically because the previous station housed a training facility that could accommodate 75 to 80 firefighters. Since last week's windstorm, firefighters have been kept busy, and for more than just downed wires and trees. The Lexington Fire Department's hazardous materials team makes about 12 runs a year involving carbon monoxide buildup. Just in the past few days, members of the team had to make many more as people try to get power restored into their homes from last Friday's wild weather.
We may see an uptick of CO runs because people are going to start operating their generators.
A lot of the calls the department has received have been caused by people running their generators too close to their home or even inside their home. And with their early blooming white flowers and pungent smell, Bradford pear trees dot our landscape. But experts say the springtime stinkers are not native to Kentucky and do more harm than good. Those are my least favorite trees. Well, during the last century, many American cities embraced the trees from Asia. Since then, they've cross-pollinated with other trees to spread out and out of control and grow into power lines with their delicate branches.
Not only are they growing really densely, so nothing else is going to be underneath them, they have big thorns. They are no fun to walk around in. They're not going to be long-lived, valuable species for any measure in these natural areas.
The UK College of Agriculture is partnering with a group to entice homeowners to replace the trees. The Bradford Pear Bounty Program exchanges a Bradford pear tree for a free young native replacement tree. We should all do that. All right, well, officials with the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife Resources are asking people to stay alert during coyote mating season. Sightings of coyotes typically increase during the months of February and March, coinciding with mating season. Bobby Owens with Kentucky Fish and Wildlife says they're the only wild animals that are more active in March.
Coyotes are in their mating season February, probably to the early couple weeks of March. Along with bears emerging from their dens, they're obviously looking for that first free meal.
Owen says to be careful not to attract unwanted animals to your yard. Unsecured garbage can be a free meal for a bear or coyote. American Idol winner Noah Thompson has another big event on his calendar. The Lawrence County native says he will perform at the 50th CMA Fest later this year. The performance is scheduled for Saturday, June 10th in Nashville, and it will support the CMA Foundation, which helps provide children with the opportunity to participate in music education. Well, just ahead this morning, Hugh Jackman gives us some details about some changes he's had to make to get back into the role of the Wolverine.
And while we stay dry, mainly dry anyway, for the next couple of days, we're not out of the woods with rain chances or maybe even snow chances just yet. I'll track them out for you in about 3 minutes.